watching Marvel Live from New York Comic Con 2017. I am Lorraine Sink.
I'm Ryan Ritchie.
No,
Lionel Richie?
You're
I'm
not
Lionel Richie.
You're not Lionel Richie.
Oh.
Who are you really?
Ryan Penagos.
You sure are.
Yep.
And we have a big final day of New York Comic Con 2017. Pew, pew, pew. There's so many things happening.
Yeah.
Even still, it's not over. It's still happening.
It's so many things happening. Today's Kids Day here at New York Comic Con.
It sure is.
And there are children flying around this place. They're just throwing
Literally
kids
flying.
left and right, just like flinging them around this place.
They're going to be flying up here into the skybox where we're going to maybe see some cool kids' costumes later in the live stream, which I'm really excited about. We also have a really big show today. We're going to have Sana Amanat on the show. You guys might know her as one of the editors from Miss Marvel, but also
one of the
as
co-creators of Miss
one of the
Marvel,
co-creators, yeah. Also the director of content and character development for Marvel, and she's a woman of Marvel. She's on the Women of Marvel podcast, so I'm excited to have her on.
She's a boss.
She's a straight up boss. We're also going to have Frank Thierry.
Yes. Frank Thierry, who, if you've seen our New York Comic Con promos, is an official cab driver in New York City now.
He sure is.
And harasser of cosplayers.
That's right. Oh, and we're going to have our correspondent Josh Salih come by, and he's going to tell us all about the Marvel Contest of Champions tournament, who won, went down, and give us all the inside scoops on that, too.
Yeah, it's going to be great, and they won so much stuff.
So much stuff. And we're going to have another Eat the Universe with Justin Werner. Cheese balls, I heard.
I love me some cheese balls.
That's what I heard.
Yep.
Yeah, they're delicious.
They are.
They sure are. And then we're also going to have the adult costume contest, Marvel's Becoming costume contest, on the live stream. A little overview of some of the cool costumes that we saw down at the booth. So you're going to get a lot of cosplay today, all day cosplay Sunday.
Wow.
What? Yeah.
It's pretty good, Lorraine.
Yeah, thanks. I do what I can.
Yeah.
Oh, and you guys should watch this on marvel.com/NYCC 2017, where you can check out photos, articles, live blogs, and interact with us when you hashtag MarvelNYCC.
Totally.
But next up, we have Sana Amanat. So stay here with us.
No. We're still rolling.
Our producer's shaking their hands and saying
Yeah.
hi, so I think we're still live with you guys.
Tell us what's going on next, and then we'll
yeah.
keep going there.
Well, let's chat about some other cool
one
stuff
of the
that's
things
going
we
on
didn't
today.
really talk about a lot was there was an announcement for like a new Marvel Kids project, like not Marvel Kids, a young readers project where there's going to be written by Jim McCann, who's a very dear friend of mine, and it's going to be a great book, great series, comics for younger readers. And that's something that fans come to me a lot and like, hey, I have kids and I want to get them into Marvel. How do I do that? So that's going to be one of the ways we start to really help that. It's called Marvel Superhero Adventures.
Cool.
That launches. It's a new comic book series launching in April 2018. Jim McCann's writing it. Dario Bruzuela is doing the art on it. And it's got to have covers by Gudahiro. So that's super cool.
Super cool. I'm just going to plug myself for a second because I got to do my book signing today for Ultimate Marvel, which is from DK Publishing, which is a new book about basically every Marvel character in the Marvel universe from way back in the like timely Atlas days till now. And if you have little kids, I also wrote a book called, or co-wrote a book called Marvel Absolutely Everything You Need to Know, which is great for kids. It's a lot of fun facts and that kind of stuff. So you can check those out from DK Publishing.
It's great
which
for everybody.
Yeah,
you know
they're
what
so
also
fun.
Great for everybody?
Say what?
Diamond Select Toys.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I think we are going to have a Diamond Select booth tour coming up here in a little bit. We're also going to have a booth tour with Walt Hickey later in the show.
Cool.
Where you can check out more cool stuff that's going on in the Marvel booth.
Yeah. Well, let's go right now to the Diamond Select booth tour.
Hey everybody, James Arthur here. We are live with Marvel here at Comic-Con 2017, and we are at the Diamond Select toy booth with so much great stuff. And I'm here with Zach. Say hi to everybody, Zach.
How you doing, guys?
All right, Zach, let's talk about all this great, cool stuff that you have here. First of all, we want to know what here is, like, you can only, what's exclusive to here?
Our exclusive for this show is the Doctor Strange.
The Doctor Strange.
It's a clear astral form version of our PVC diorama. It's we're selling it for $45. A nice big piece for $45. We think it's a pretty good bargain. It's made out of PVC as opposed to resin like most statues, so it's something we can produce at that lower price point. There's also a giveaway over at the Marvel Contest of Champions booth. You can get a free mini-mate of one of the two characters who are in Contest of Champions, a Guillotine and Civil Warrior. So if you go over there to the booth, they'll just give you one, I'm pretty sure. So definitely stop by there if you're here at the show.
Wow, stop by the booth. Okay, so the next thing I want to know is, so what's never been seen here? Is there anything that's never been seen?
Yes, absolutely. We're showing our X-23 PVC statue. Again, this is a Marvel Gallery, suggested retail price $45. We're showing this for the first time, this Black Widow, a classic Black Widow here. We're showing a couple new statues from Defenders. We've got a Daredevil here, which is going to be exclusively at GameStop, I believe. We've already released a Daredevil more static pose. This is an action pose here. And this is going to be our new Iron Fist. We have another one at GameStop where he's punching the ground. This one he's throwing a punch forward. This one's going to be at comic shops as well.
Wow. Look, the whole gang is here, right? And we got Luke Cage here. He's getting ready to bust out of his box, right?
Yes, that one is out now. That was the first one we released, Luke Cage. We just did Daredevil and Punisher. So we're building the Defenders. Elektra and Jessica Jones are going to be out real soon.
Wow, that is fantastic. And I saw this one in the booth, and it just captured my heart. Can you talk to me a little bit about this Falcon here?
Sure. You mentioned you were a fan, so I brought it out. He's got a removable shield, so you can take it off of his arm, and you can put it on his back. So we think that's a pretty cool feature, and hopefully people dig it. These are all resin prototypes that we cast up and paint just for these shows and to shoot for the packaging. But once we get like a plastic sample from the factory, then we can actually fool around with them and do stuff. I take them out and do pictures and stuff like that. So
that's so fantastic. He's definitely one of my ones that gets me really excited there. So you were saying earlier, how many miniatures do you think that you all have created?
Our Mini-Mates line has been around since 2002. Marvel launched in 2003, but we've been making Mini-Mates since 2002. So if it's our 15th anniversary. This is Series 74. This first Riri Williams is that Series 74 of Mini-Mates. So we've done a lot. I think we've made almost 400 characters, but we've made like over 1,000 Mini-Mates in the line. Different variations of Spider-Man and Wolverine. We have to revisit those main guys pretty regularly. But these are some new characters we've never done before. Riri Williams is 74. In Series 75, it's mostly Defenders themed, but we're doing our first Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Toys R Us has exclusive assortments. So Gwenpool is in the 24th series at Toys R Us, Series 24 at Toys R Us, and then Series 25. Gwenpool's actually out now. And in Series 25, we're going to have our first Jack-O-Lantern.
So cool. There's so many over there. And I just also want to touch base. Thor Ragnarok's coming out very soon. This November, you can catch it in theaters, and that is Valkyrie.
Yes, that is Valkyrie. We also have Thor and Hulk. Hulk, I think, is going to be a little higher price point because he's so big. But we have a lot of different varieties of sizes, obviously. But we try to keep them all close to that $45 price point because we wanted to make something affordable for the fans. That's not that higher price point resin. We do also make resin $150, $225. They're a little bigger, like 12-inch scale. These are mostly 9-inch scale. It's a pretty standard size across all of them. And we've our Black Panther just came out from Civil War. We're going to be doing PVCs for the Black Panther movie and Mini-Mates too, and also one of our 7-inch select action figures. We've been making those for 15 years as well.
That's great. There's so much Black Panther stuff coming at you at all different price ranges and sizes. So just to wrap up here, where can they find these? Where can they collect these Diamond Select toys?
Most of them we sell to comic shops. You can find a comic shop at comicshoplocator.com. We do have some exclusive stuff at Walgreens, like I mentioned. I didn't mention Walgreens. We do like an animated style series of Marvel Mini-Mates at Walgreens. So you can get the ones based on the new Spider-Man cartoon and Avengers Assemble only at Walgreens. We're going to be debuting a new line at our panel on Friday night at 8 o'clock. Okay. So you'll be seeing those there for the first time, as well as some other stuff we're going to be showing off. And so Toys R Us, Walgreens, and GameStop most of them have some exclusive products in addition to our regular products that are also available at comic shops.
Fantastic, Zach. Thank you so much for all of your information, all the work that you do. So get involved in the action, and thank you guys so much, and we'll see you later.
We're back, and
we think so.
We think.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just seeing a photo on our monitor, so we're not sure, but we think we're back, and we are going to be showing you guys some images from the Marvel's Becoming photo. Not photo op, from the costume contest,
yes.
Actually, that was last night. Some of Marvel's greatest cosplayers showed up, and we had a straight-up costume contest. We had 3 amazing judges. We had our own Judy Stevens, who is a producer here at Marvel.com. We also had world-renowned cosplayer Yaya Han, who was on the live stream with us yesterday.
I love Yaya.
And we had Sarit Klein, who is the head makeup artist for Marvel's Defenders.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sweet
We
get.
went pro.
Yeah, totes.
I like that.
So we're going to check out some of our favorite cosplays from the competition.
Okay. This one I just freaked out about when I saw it on the monitor because it is Doctor Doom It's a cover from Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars, the classic 80s super event, amazing storyline. The cover, I believe, was by Mike Zeck way back when.
I'm very impressed that you remember all of that. That's
I mean,
really good.
that is a formative story in our history.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like Doctor Doom, the story is so great because Doctor Doom is part of this group of villains, and then they're going against the heroes. And it was sort of we tied it in with toys, but they turned it into this cool story. And Doctor Doom steals ultimate power.
Yeah.
And to defeat everyone, and of course,
It's really great.
he sort of screws
And he
himself
becomes
over.
the big Doom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so cool.
There's so
and
many
this is
good
him
things
like
that came out of that.
yeah,
That's true.
all his armor was torn off. What is that? Is that Hela?
So this is a Hela who is this costume actually won the costume competition because it was so incredible. It might be hard to see there unless you're sitting very close to your screen, but she's got white contacts.
Get right up to your screen.
Right up to your screen. The whole costume was handmade. All of those like little pieces were attached to sort of like a scuba gear-y looking sort of fabric, all handmade, full headdress. It was incredible.
The antlers
craftsmanship.
look incredible.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, here we had the Steampunk Avengers.
Okay.
As you can see, Jubilee has her like little fireworks, and they actually light up
Like that?
like this, like
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
like
We got some of this. I like that.
I wish I could remember the rest of the names of their official costumes.
Yeah, I can't really tell because they're a little bit far away, but they look
Yeah.
amazing. So
they look
that's
really
dope.
incredible. I love too when people do their own spin-off. Oh, here we had a Deadpool.
Oh, wait, and there's a Lorraine Sink cosplayer.
There is a Lorraine Sink cosplayer. Looks
She's
exactly
really
like
good.
me. Yeah, very good.
I am like that one should have won.
Yeah, I know. She didn't get anything either, though.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we have Daredevil and Elektra, a la Marvel's Daredevil on Netflix.
Love it. Let's see the next pick.
Oh, you know who that is.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you. That's
Yeah.
Ryan Penagos.
I almost said Sergeant Slaughter, but that's not on brand.
Nope,
And
that would be wrong.
But it Dum Dum Dugan.
Dum Dum Dugan all day long.
Yeah. It's like Dum Dum Dugan in like desert fatigues is something I don't think I've ever seen.
No,
I
but
like that.
But it feels right.
Yeah. If it feels right, make it happen. Oh, he's got
Yeah.
a good mustache too.
Yeah, he
All right.
really does. Let's see the next one. Oh,
Ooh.
Samurai Spider-Man. He definitely won for, I believe he got runner-up in the competition, or maybe it was around third place. He was so fantastic, all hand-built. All of those pieces were tied on, sort of very authentically samurai. Really cool.
That is really cool. I think it's based on an action figure
Mm-hmm.
design from one of our partners. So just wow, really really cool.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Yeah. Oh, they won for one of the best teams. These traditional X-Men.
Beast's hair should get its own award.
I know, it really was so incredible. It was like a whole huge helmet that was built out that made his head about twice the size of his actual head. It was incredible. And the Nightcrawler also, you can't really tell, but he, of course, had like his little webbed fingers, contacts, teeth, like the whole situation. It
They are killing it. Really, really
Straight up.
good. What's the next one?
Oh, yeah, we had Doctor Strange, Dazzler, and I believe that she was Nico.
Yeah, I get a Nico vibe from the gal in the middle.
Yeah,
That's
they were
cool.
glammed up.
Yeah, no,
Glammed
those
up.
are. I love those kinds of costumes because they just it takes a different spin
Right.
on the characters. Shows a lot of imagination, really a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
They look incredible.
Definitely.
What's the next one? Ooh, that's a really cool Nightcrawler.
He also got an award. He was also, I believe, a runner-up for his punk rock Nightcrawler with full like studded jacket. He has the prosthetic teeth, as you can tell, and prosthetic ears, webbed hands, and dude could pose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
for real.
Limber. What's the next one?
Oh, this is a symbiote, Captain
Oh,
America.
from Venomverse.
Yeah. So what you can see, if you can look at his mask, it has full venom fangs inside the mask portion of the mouth portion of his Captain America mask.
Great. All right, we're going to show 3 more photos. We've got a great Hela here.
Great Hela. That headdress was probably about 4 feet across. It was huge. It was really just a gorgeously constructed headdress and costume.
Wow.
Yeah.
What else? Oh,
Oh, your favorite? This guy going full puppeteering MODOK. It was hard to get him to stand still because MODOK likes to buzz around in his little chair. But finally I got MODOK to hover.
oh my Lord. How that didn't win, I don't know.
I'm just saying he was ahead of the competition.
Lorraine.
No, come on.
All right, one more. Yes.
Yes, and a Captain Marvel homemade.
Cool.
I love it when people use their real hair
Yeah.
in the costume contest. I just think it looks so cool. She was a huge Carol Core fan, and she was just like, I love this character. She means a lot to me, and I wanted to build and construct this costume, which I think is like the heart of cosplay. It's like you love this character, they're meaningful to you, and so you get to embody them.
Yeah, and she's got some dope patches.
She sure does.
Yeah. All right, so that's what we were showing right now. We're going to go now to a Marvel booth tour with Walt Hickey featuring the giveaway table.
Yeah.
Welcome to New York Comic Con. I'm Walt Hickey. We're here at the Marvel booth. I'm joined by Kat Brown. Kat, how's it going?
It's great. How are you?
I'm great. We're going to talk about some of the free stuff that will be available right here all weekend, and let's walk us through it a little bit. All right?
Sure, no problem.
Okay. So starting over here, I'm noticing a lot of Hulk material. Do we see a lot of Hulk material?
Marvel Legacy Spotlight. This is a sampler of what's to come, so this is going to be a hot item. We've got a few little trinkets here, such as this awesome Hulk pen. And we've also got, from our friends at LEGO, these lithos for Superheroes 2, which are awesome. They're Thor Lego, and we've got Hulk Thor as well. Super excited about these.
So when it comes to solving problems, Cosmic Cube comes in handy. You can get yours here. Again, Secret Empire, you have a lot of material coming out here. I'm seeing a lot of pins over here.
Oh yeah, super excited about these pins. I actually nabbed one already. It's on my jacket out back.
The benefit of showing up early. So why don't you just kind of take us along here? Is this the all-new Marvel reading chronology? Whoa.
Yeah, so this is a free NYCC exclusive. Lots of cool stuff in here. We've also got this sweet Monsters Unleashed litho. This is an exclusive. Awesome art here. Super excited about that one.
So Monsters Unleashed, the event from earlier this year, early 2017, from before Secret Empire. So nice and fun. And then you've also got some Star Wars stuff I'm seeing.
Oh yeah, we have this Poe Dameron BB-8 litho. Super duper cute. And it's on this awesome like glossy paper. So don't even have to frame that one. You just stick it on your wall.
This I love. So again, Marvel for the past couple of years has been doing just this terrific series of basically taking classic hip-hop covers and adapting them to the Marvel Universe. Again, I know that later on this weekend you're going to have folks from The Weeknd to the Black Eyed Peas coming along on the stage. So can you tell me a little bit about this? This appears to be just be a compendium of all these cool hip-hop covers.
Yeah, we've done a couple of these now. This is a collection of some of our hip-hop covers. It's a fantastic addition to your poster collection because you can hit not only your favorite Marvel characters, but also your favorite hip-hop albums.
My favorite's the new Avengers one. I'm telling you, some good stuff. And then we have some biggies. Let's talk about this gigantic one.
Look at the gloss on this.
It's impressive amount of gloss.
I don't even know where you get shellac this shiny. Super excited about this litho. It features all of our favorite Avengers, but in a slightly new skin that we haven't seen them in before. Definitely going to be a hot item this year.
Again, this is all at the corner of the booth. What's your favorite thing here? What did you come in early to nice and nab on early?
I mean, I'm pretty big on monsters, so the Monsters Unleashed tiny litho, it's
a good looking litho.
home. It's coming home with me. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I desperately need a pen. I wonder where I'm going to get a Hulk themed one. Oh, thank you. This is so great. Anyway. Kat, thank you so much. Again, we'll be here all day at this corner. I've been Walt Hickey. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, you're watching Marvel Live, and I'm here with Sana Amanat. How you doing, Sana?
Trying to fix my mic because it's very awkward for me.
Here, I'm gonna grab you around. There we go.
There you go. I look better.
Sana is our director of content and character development for Marvel. Also a Women of Marvel. A Women of Marvel.
Yeah, so are you.
We have our panel today for
Yeah.
Women of Marvel. if they're not familiar with Women of Marvel, explain, Z, please.
Women of Marvel. What a lovely idea. So, Women of Marvel started like years ago. We started having these panels that brought together women in the industry. And at the first panel I remember that I was on, it was about like 20 people in the room. The idea that women like comics. Oh my God, what a surprise. So
It's almost as like they're half of humanity.
yeah, I know, right? Weird. 50% of the world. Great. So we started doing these panels, and we ended up having a really great feedback just because it was such great dialogue happened in those panels about what we can be doing to increase more like female representation in the industry and also within the pages, comic pages themselves.
Yeah.
And then over the years, that actually started happening. Like we had the demand, and we challenged our fans to say, "Hey, show up, buy more comics, show your comics love." And it happened. And now we're at a point where we're at I think an 800-person room. 1,000-person
Yeah,
room,
it's huge.
and it's packed every single time.
It is one of my
So-
favorite panels
Yeah.
ever. I mean, I always find it really inspirational. I think it's
Yeah.
really open. I think there's really interesting conversations that happen.
Yeah.
That even are interesting, I think, in the fact that they a lot of people ask hard questions.
Yeah.
But get real answers, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's one of the few panels that I've been to where it's not like we do that many like announcements or anything like that there. We just showcase like this is all the great stuff that we're doing, and we really want to make sure that people participate more than anything else. So the Q&A section is about like 30 minutes long, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's a good amount of Q&A.
And we suck up that entire time, and it's just people bring up really great questions, and they're just so excited and so positive. There's so much positivity in that room.
Definitely.
It's just something about ladies. We're just like real
We're- yeah.
positive people.
It feels like we're all like there to build each
Yeah.
other up together.
Yeah.
It feels really good.
What a thought.
And so that panel actually is what started the podcast, which is now well over 100.
Yes, I think
episodes deep.
I think we're at 150 now.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Which is so crazy to me,
Yeah.
and this was also something that we started doing in like basically a room of boxes. That's where all of our like,
green room.
our green room, our very fancy green room, and Judy and I figuring out how to actually use a microphone and all that, and it's evolved quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I think there's just so much more to go, but it's been exciting because we've been able to have that continued participation from people all over the country, people who can't make it to Comic-Con. We have that conversation with them. So it's just a great reminder that, hey, by the way, guys, we're here. We've been here for a while, and we want to make sure that we're continuing to engage with you guys in like a really positive way, in a celebratory way.
Yeah.
So it's been really, really great. And this is, again, not a part of any of our jobs. This is something that we've just always wanted to do, and we've been literally doing it with like a shoestring and some cardboard boxes, essentially.
Well, and what I love too about the podcast is that you guys have so many, like such a variety of guests. You have a lot of women who work in the industry, from comics to actors in our shows to people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
What have been some of your favorite celebrities or people to interview in the industry and in the Marvel industry?
So actually, we've been very lucky. We've been able to really, talk to like Jessica Jones, and to a lot of the different actresses who,
with Kristen Ritter.
Kristen Ritter. I'm like, sorry, they're real to me, okay? They're real to me.
Who is lovely, yeah.
Who is lovely and fantastic, but just such great people behind the scenes, like whether they're actors or actresses or people making comics. My favorite interview was with Trina Robbins. And
oh my gosh, one of my favorites too.
That was a great podcast that we did.
If you love comic book history, whether you care about like women's issues or any of that, like you just want to listen to this podcast because she is a fount of knowledge.
Yeah, and she's so fantastic.
Yeah.
And we got very lucky to have her on the podcast, and she's been in the industry for a while, and she's just a historian on comics, and we learned so much, and we actually did that, I think, for Women's History Month.
We
did
sure
a Women's
did,
History Month special and talked about the history of comics, and specifically about the idea that it's a myth that people think that women have not been working in comics. They have been working in comics since the inception, and we've showcased a lot of the great talent behind the scenes, like from Marie Severin to Louise Simonson and Nesenti, just so many great people, and we want to celebrate them. And then, of course, Flo Steinberg, who recently passed away, who we all very much miss and love. But she really was the original Woman of Marvel.
She was.
And
Our girl Flo.
Our girl Flo.
Yeah.
So we've been able to celebrate her life, and I did get to do one interview with her that I put in Girl Comics, and it's really delightful, and you guys should check that out.
I know. Where can people find that?
I should still be on Amazon, and hopefully some comic book retailers still have their hands on it, because it's a really great it's a great anthology of a bunch of different female creators and artists. So well done. We did that years and years ago, before like girl and comics was a thing, I guess.
But you know, you also, I think a lot of people know you because of your connection with Miss Marvel, really a co-creator of that character, and she's become such an important sort of icon in the Marvel universe. Can you tease us anything that's coming up for Kamala with comics or anywhere else? I know she's going to be also in Marvel's Avengers Assemble by Kat Kavari.
Yes,
right?
that's right. So we actually have Kat Kavari on our panel, the Women of Marvel panel today. She was on the Avengers. She was on the Avengers, the animation panel today. They did a really cute setup there. But no, Ms. Marvel is going to continue to exist in the Marvel Universe. We believe in her. We love her. And there's so many different places that she can go. There's already like a Legends action figure based on her. She's been in a Marvel Lego game. She's been in... what am I forgetting? Avengers Academy. So there's a lot. She's in a lot of different games,
She's
a lot
everywhere,
of different platforms, in books as well. So this is just the beginning, and we're very excited about it.
I am too. Where can fans follow you online?
Oh, you can follow me on Twitter at MinnieB622. It's a very long story.
There you go. But stay here because we have Eat the Universe with Justin Werner right now. Let's check it out.
Justin Werner here for Eat the Universe, and today we are going to make a Medusa-inspired cheese ball. It's going to be hot. Let's get ready to eat the universe. So to make this Medusa-inspired cheese ball, we're going to need some ingredients. First, cream cheese. Then, one of my secret weapons. This is a packet of ranch powder. Then I've got 1 block, that's 8 ounces of Monterey Jack cheese. Some Concord grapes. You could use really any grapes, but 'tis the season for Concord grapes. And also, they're nice and bright and tannic, and they have this super purple color. All right, then, I know you've been waiting for it. We have the spicy cheese snacks. In order to save myself some elbow grease, I've got myself a food processor here. But you can do all of this with the non-powered version of this, say a standard box grater, or you could just mix it all together by hand. Really. All right, so into the food processor, I'm going to swap out the standard blade. Doesn't this thing look deadly? And I'm going to replace it with this good guy. And let me tell you, it's going to be great. All right, so I'm going to put the lid back on, and then we're going to break up the cheese into like a couple little blocks, like so. If you're using block cheese and a high-speed grater like this, that the cheese is cold. If the cheese is too warm, it'll kind of get squishy as opposed to getting graty. And that's because as heat increases, fat renders out. There you have it. That's why your cheese gets like an oily sheen on it when you leave it out for too long. It starts sweating. Fat sweats. All right, so without further ado, let's grate this. Oh yeah. Wasn't that easy? We'll transfer the grated cheese to a bowl. Heavenly. And then we'll replace the scary blade. Be really careful doing this. All right, so now we're gonna put the cheese back in, along with our ranch powder and our cream cheese. Oh yeah. All right, now we're gonna process this. Look at that magic. Boom. Perfect. Now all we have to do is plate. All right, so carefully, I'm gonna scoop out what I can of this. Kind of pile it right in the center of this plate here. I'm a big fan of cheese ball, I'll tell you what. I grew up, this was like the #1 party favor growing up. And we would cover it with ham. I don't know why, or chipped beef. Chipped beef actually was like the #1 thing we would cover it with. But today, we're gonna use spicy cheese snacks. Nacho spicy cheese snacks rule. All right. That sound amazing. Perfect. All right, so now I'm gonna kind of shape this shape. Normal cheese ball shape is very, very round, but I kind of want to make this into kind of like a rounded triangle. Great. Cool, now it's time to decorate. So we're gonna start with our spicy cheese snacks. We're gonna go down here on the bottom. And the reason we're gonna start on the bottom is because our hair grows down. And so if you started from the top, it's not gonna overlap and it's not gonna look like awesome hair. You see it happening? So Medusa-y. I'm using the longest of the spicy cheese snacks to simulate the super long hair. I didn't ever realize that I would become a cheese snack hairstylist, but I kind of feel great about it. Heck yeah, look at that. Then you can kind of fill in with more around the side of the plate to make it look like her hair is out of control. What does Medusa look like when she has a bad hair day? Is it like strangling her? I don't know. What is that like? I thought I had bad hair problems, but Medusa, I feel sorry for. Take a gander at that. So exciting, huh? And Medusa is always known for having purple, like a purple uniform. So I'm going to use these grapes to kind of make a little neckline down here. These are also going to be really great with the cheese ball. Nothing like fruit and cheese together. All right, now a couple little finishing flourishes here. Cut one of these Concord grapes in half. We're going to make some little lips. Oh, sultry. And we'll cut one more in half because they look like eyes. Oh, hell yeah. Ain't that fun? The last thing we have to do is the PA taste test. Please welcome Victoria. All right, Victoria, it's time for you to take a taste. We made Medusa cheese ball.
I can see that, but where should I start? Like her hair, her outfit, her face?
I'd grab the hair before it grabs you.
Okay, let's
Feeling it? There you have it.
Wow, this is next level snacking.
Would you say it's inhumanly good?
It's inhumanly good.
Awesome, you deserve it. Thanks for your hard work, and thanks for sharing my snack. I feel kind of bad. It's like pulling someone's cheesy hair out and then smearing it in their face.
So
Yum, that looks so good.
when do I get some of the cheese ball?
Oh, we saved it, so you can have it
Great.
someday.
Oh, damn it. Come on, y'all.
If you guys want to interact with us, you can go over to Twitter and you can hashtag MarvelNYCC and give us your tweets, your YubTub comments. Just kidding. And your, I love saying YubTub comments, but we're not really taking those.
Yeah,
we're taking tweets.
Tweets are easier for us to grab.
Yeah. So you can ask us questions, comments, all that good stuff.
Totally. Like Wesley H. Omega X09 says, "Good morning, Lorraine and Ryan.
Good
On the
morning.
final day of the con." Good morning to you, Wesley.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah. Alan Wilkinson, Whalenson? Halloween
Nailed
names
it.
on Twitter
Are hard.
completely confused the crap out of me. He says it's day 4 and the site still points to day 1. We just checked. Site should be fine.
Yeah.
Episode day 4 is playing on the stream. Yep. People really excited about the jersey I was wearing yesterday.
It was
The Captain
a very
America jersey.
excellent jersey.
Yeah.
But we just had the end of Marvel Animation Presents panel,
Ooh.
and there are a ton of announcements. We're actually going to have Court Lane from Marvel Animation here a little bit later today
Yes.
on the live stream to answer all your questions and to talk more in depth about these announcements. But let's go over a few of the things. So we have a preview of Venom coming to Marvel's Spider-Man on Disney XD. They showed a little clip of that, and they're going to actually be showing it on October 21st on Disney XD. So you guys can watch it then in really real life.
Really real life.
In really real life.
Yeah.
They also have showed a little bit of the next season of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy on Disney XD, which the subtitle of that is Mission Breakout, which you might remember is
Yep.
also the name of the ride at Disney California Adventure Park.
Totally. So they're taking elements and sort of, it's synergy, y'all.
It's Synergy, y'all. And they actually showed a clip of that had Stan Lee in
Yes.
animated form.
Animated Stanley is
Yeah.
always the best.
Yeah. And then they have Marvel's Secret Wars. They actually had Kat Kavari on that panel
Yep.
as well, talking about Wars.
Ooh.
But there's also some Lego goodness.
Wait, what? We have some Lego projects coming up.
We sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is going to be a Lego. Let me say it right. Marvel Lego Superheroes Guardians of the Galaxy Thanos quest. If you know anything about Thanos, you know he likes quests.
This guy.
That guy.
He likes quests.
He sure does.
Yep.
Thanos and Nebula and the Ravagers are going to be looking for the Builder Stone, and they're going to be getting into some trouble.
I like that.
Yeah.
A builder stone. Sort of, it's like a Lego-y type take on the Infinity Stones.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't really put that together, but you're very right.
Legos, they're all about building and really cool stuff.
That's so cool. And we're going to have Lego Black Panther as well.
Ooh.
So they did a little debut of that, a little bit of art. So we're going to get to talk to Court Lane about that.
Yep.
All coming up a little bit later.
Yes. So there was a mystery panel that happened this weekend. And Joe
Yeah.
Quesada's Cup of Joe, he is going to have a surprise guest for Sunday's panel.
Yeah.
The surprise is revealed because the panel's going on. It's Charlie Cox.
Yeah, from Marvel's Daredevil. He plays Daredevil in the series, and they're going to be having a long, nice, in-depth conversation.
Yeah, it's great. I was like, because if you follow at Marvel Live on Twitter, you can see all the updates coming from all the panels. That's how we were doing the live tweeting this year. And it's like, Charlie is the youngest of 5 children. His oldest sister is 20 years older than him.
Wow.
I had no idea about that. It's kind of little bit of a cool bit of a business.
Yeah, that's so awesome that they can kind of get into those greater details about him and his life. What's up?
One
Something
of the
good on the
updates
internet?
is Charlie Cox's mom Googles bad reviews and sends them to him. Like, that's both
Mom?
wonderful and terrible. Yeah,
That's my worst nightmare.
yeah, I like it. Gavin Perkins says, I admire her and what she does very much.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love Sana Amanat. She's just so lovely to talk to. She's so, just smart, and she knows so much about the Marvel Universe. Always just a pleasure to chat with her. And we're going to have more out of the Women of Marvel panel a little later today. That's at 2:45.
Yeah. Hey, is it Canadian Thanksgiving? Ginny Balfour tweets us and says, Happy Canadian Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm asking about.
It's the most wonderful time.
No.
Is that not the song for Canadian Thanksgiving?
No, I don't think that song actually has anything to do with Thanksgiving.
I don't know. Orkin, Captain Van Dyne on Twitter says, Good morning, guys. Today we'll all suffer the Comic-Con is almost over, dang it syndrome, but at least it's been great.
Yeah, it's been a really fun con. We've had a lot of cool stuff. Actually, something that we haven't talked about, I think, on the show yet today is Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Released their debut date for their 5th season, which is December 1st.
The 1st of December.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nailed it.
Did it. Crystal Thomas says to you, Lorraine, I can only see part of your rainbow socks, but they are amazing.
Aren't they great? I'm going full Bifrost today. I've got my Bifrost here, my Rainbow Bridge into Asgard. I'm feeling some Marvel Studios Thor Ragnarok love today. So I had to go full rainbow. I felt like director Taika Waititi would like that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Michael W.S. says, hey to the two of us. Out
Hi.
of the kids' cosplay from New York Comic Con this year, or any other year, what has been your favorite?
So last night at the Marvel's Becoming Costume contest, just because it's fresh in my mind, we didn't have a photo of it earlier today, but there was a baby Groot that was a literal baby.
Aww.
I had to help baby Groot walk to the center of the stage. It was very cute.
Sophia says that I'm in full businessman mode with 2 phones like a pro. This is my life. Always with 2 phones, everywhere I go.
2-phone Ryan.
Yeah, business, business, business.
Except for that one's backwards, but yeah.
Whatever. I think my favorite kids cosplay was probably that Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur we saw.
Baby Lunella Lafayette with Dadasaurus Rex, all red. Very cute. She was about 1.5 feet tall.
Yep. Someone says, Frank Thierry, is he bringing ice cream? I feel like
can only
Frank
hope.
Thierry is looming over the show, almost like
Yeah.
he's in the room already. But
almost.
I don't think he brought us any ice cream.
No, I don't think so. But oh, that if you hear someone yelling from off screen, that may be Frank Thierry.
That's great.
But right now, we actually have something really special
Yeah.
special for you. We have that kids cosplay contest that we were just talking about. So check out all of these sweet little babies right now. Oh, I can't wait.
Come on over here. It looks like a Spider-Gwen. Let's give her some encouragement. Come on out over here, Spider-Gwen. She's a little shy. She just got done saving the world, so she's a little shy, a little exhausted. Spider-Gwen. 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 I don't know if this is helping or not. Give it up for Spider-Gwen, ladies and gentlemen. Come right on over here, Spider-Gwen. And Spider-Gwen, what is your alias? What's your real name in real life? Monica. Give it up for Monica right over here. And why did you choose Spider-Gwen?
Because it's my favorite character.
Oh, because she's your favorite character. Make some noise if you love Spider-Gwen. You are too awesome. Can you give us an amazing Spider-Gwen pose? Let's see it. Whoa, look at that Spider-Gwen pose. Fantastic. You are out there saving the world, just loving it. Round of applause for Spider-Gwen right over that stage. We got a prize for you. Make some noise for Spider-Gwen. Man, we are already off to a good start. The youth are going to be saving the world today. Uh-oh, my heart you already saw. If you see this next one, get ready. This is so adorable. Come on over here. Looks like we got a Miss America over here. All right, give it a round of applause right over here for our littlest superhero. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh, look at you, saving the world. Heroes get younger and younger as they go, right? Yeah? Oh, let's just have a sit, just really casual. And who do we have here?
This is Cameron.
And who's Cameron dressed up as?
Miss America Chavez.
Miss America Chavez in the house. Oh man, can you give us an amazing Miss America Chavez pose right here to the camera? Yeah, fantastic. All right, well, we got a prize for you, Miss America Chavez. We got a comic book waiting for you right over the other side. Oh, man, that is so adorable. Round of applause for Miss America Chavez. Starting them off young. And let's get ready for our next one. Uh-oh, one of our members of the Guardians of the Galaxy. We got Rocket Raccoon here, everybody. Make some noise for Rocket Raccoon. What up, Rocket? Yeah, okay. Rocket Raccoon, can you maybe mumble to me what your name is? Henry, we got Henry here as Rocket Raccoon. Henry, why did you choose Rocket Raccoon?
I like him.
Because he likes him, that's enough of a reason, right? All right, Rocket Raccoon, you're gonna give a nice little pose here, right here to the camera. Right there, Rocket Raccoon. Point that gun, or laser. We're working here, all right. Okay, Rocket Raccoon, right over this way. Round of applause for Rocket Raccoon. These are so great. All right, let's see who our next one is. Come on over here. Uh-oh, we got the Punisher here. Get ready, some punishing's happening here. Round of applause for the Punisher. Make some noise. All right, Punisher, what's your real name in real life? Ellen, right? All right. Why did you choose the Punisher?
Because I've never heard of it, but I decided it would be a good one.
Because he never heard of it and he decided that's the one for me, right? And that is enough of a reason there. All right, let's see your Super Punisher pose right here. Whoa, he's gonna be punishing. He is gonna be punishing, folks. Look at that fierce face. One right there, right here. Okay, Alan. Round of applause for the Punisher. We got a prize for you right over there. Right over there, Punisher. Get on right over there. And once again, they are all getting the new superhero adventures called Deck the Malls, just in time for the holidays, so get those credit cards ready, folks. But all the kids are getting these for free, and we got the writers Mackenzie Cadenhead and Sean Ryan doing a signing right over there, too. Let's get to the next one. Uh-oh, here comes Iron Man. Round of applause for Iron Man coming up here. All right, Iron Man, since you're filling in for Tony Stark, here's who's underneath the mask there? Logan, I like that, like, slight, subtle, just enough to get, you've done this before, publicity. All right, Logan, why did you choose to fill in for Iron Man today?
Because he can fly.
Because he can fly, and who doesn't love to fly, right? All right, Logan, Iron Man, sorry. Iron Kid, maybe, we'll go with that. Let's hit your strongest Iron Man pose. Let's see it. Whoa, that is epic. Can we get one of your phasers up? Can we go, pew? Bam! There it is. But everyone's safe. She just got hit. It's okay. It was a love hit. It was a love hit. Round of applause for Iron Man right over there. Iron Kid. All right, here we go. Come on up to the stage. Looks like we've got a spider lady, spider girl. Hey, who are you today?
Kaylee?
Kaylee. And Kaylee, what did you name your hero today?
What?
Your hero, you Spider-Man or Spider-Girl, Spider-Person? Spider-Man, that's right. That is, you're owning that. All right, and why did you choose Spider-Man?
He can climb up walls.
Because he can climb up walls, and who doesn't need to do that every once in a while, right? All right, let's hit your strongest Spider-Man pose right. Bam. Like a pro. Round of applause right there. Look at that. She is a pro working it out, holding that pose. Oh, man. All right, Spider-Man, right on over to the other side. We got a comic waiting for you. And here we go. Uh-oh, it is another Spider-Man, a duplicate Spider-Man. It's possible here at Comic-Con. Let's welcome our youngest Spider-Man right on over here. He's webbing. Oh, he's getting me with his webbing. A pew, pew, pew. Oh, he got me. I'm all covered in webbing. All right, what's your name here? Spider-Man. All right, we've got Spider-Man. This is the official Spider-Man right here. And Spider-Man, how's your day going?
Good.
It's a good day. Are you saving the world today, Spider-Man?
Yes.
All right, does anybody need some saving? Anybody need some saving out there? Okay, yeah, you're busy today, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, can you hit your strongest Spider-Man pose for us? Look at that, Spider-Man hitting that pose. Give it up for Spider-Man right over there. And go get your comic book all about you. It's a great story. You'll remember this adventure that you had. All right, here we go. Captain America, come on up to the stage. We got Cap in the house. Make some noise. Woo, Captain America. All right, who do we have filling in for Captain America? What's your name?
Oscar.
We got Oscar filling in for Captain America. And why did you decide to come here as Captain America today?
Because she has a shield.
Because he's got a shield, and who doesn't need a shield every once in a while, right? All right, Oscar, can you show us what you got as Captain America? Can you hit that? Taking the shield off. Get ready. Get ready. And bam! Look at that. Look at that. Holding it down as Captain America means no business. He's not taking any prisoners there. High five, Captain America. And go right on the other side and join your fellow heroes. Round of applause there. All right, come on up here. Come on up here. All right, round of applause here from Guardians of the Galaxy here. And what's your real name here?
Holden.
Golden. And why did? Oh, Holden. Oh, I had to take the mask off. Didn't mean to ruin the facade here. And why did you dress up like this today?
Because I'm Mary Poppins.
Because you're Mary Poppins in real life. Whoa, that is a creative answer. Yeah. All right, thank you. Mary Poppins, hit your pose here. Whoa, I think he just whistled that all around. You all got a little love tap right there. All right, round of applause here. Mary Poppins, where do they get this stuff from? Where are the parents feeding them these lines here? All right, coming up here next. Oh, yeah, okay. We got our youngest hero coming on up here. And come on up, round of applause here. She is making her way here. Uh-oh. Oh, so adorable. And who do we have here?
Moon Girl.
Who are you?
Moon Girl.
Moon Girl, and you got your dragon here as well, right? Fantastic. And let's put a little pose here with your moon dragon here, and a little pose here. And there we go, a little for the camera. There you go. All right, round of applause for Moon Girl right over here, right on this side of the stage. She right over that side. All right, come on up here, Spider-Gwen in the house. Make some noise for Spider-Gwen. All right, Spider-Gwen, what's your real name? Moby. Moby? Morgan. All right, Morgan. Can you hit a Spider-Gwen pose for me? Hit that Spider-Gwen pose. Oh, look at that. Classy. Fashionista. She is working it out. All right, Spider-Gwen, right over this way. High five. There it is. All right, let's bring up our next one. Uh-oh. The God of Thunder is here. Here we go. Right here on the mark. And what's your name?
Justice.
Hey, Justice as the God of Thunder. That works out really perfectly, right? All right, Justice, hit your God of Thunder pose. Boom! Wow, we all feel safer. Right over that way, Justice, and we got a comic book waiting for you. All right, come on over here. He's teleporting. He's teleporting in. It's Dr. Stephen Strange! And what is your name when you're not Dr. Strange?
Sophia.
Sophia, that is what's up. Sophia, can you hit your Doctor Strange pose for me? for that camera. Oh, there it is. Been practicing, and it's a peaceful one at that as well. Isn't that nice? All right, Dr. Strange, right over this way. We got a comic for you. Come on up here. Round of applause. I think it's Squirrel Girl. Oh my gosh, we've got Squirrel Girl here, right? What's your name, Squirrel Girl?
Evelyn.
Evelyn? Well, it is so great to meet you, and you are a Squirrel Girl, right? I did get that right? Oh, fantastic. Do you have a Squirrel Girl pose for us right here? Can you show us your Squirrel Girl pose? Oh, there it is. Look at Squirrel Girl. Just saving the world. Grabbing some nuts. All right, there we go. Squirrel Girl right over on this side over here. Round of applause for Squirrel Girl. That is good. You parents are working it out this year. Okay, all right, go. This is too great. This is too great. Watch your step up here. We've got Groot. We've got a Groot coming up here. It's a teenage Groot. We got big Groot and teenage Groot here. Well, hello there. I don't know if you can say much, but what's your name?
I am Groot.
Okay, I am Groot. That's right. Okay, and all right, I am Groot. Can we get you to hit a Groot pose right here? That is too good. That is too good. The creativity right there. Round of applause for our Groot as we come along over this way. Well done, a Groot family. That is amazing. I always wondered. All right, coming up.
Hey, oh my gosh, that was so cute.
Yeah, it's a good thing our audio was off because it just would have been us going, oh my God, look at that.
Lorraine's sitting here all the time, aw, like every 5 seconds.
Oh, we should mention we're here with Frank Thierry.
It wouldn't be a Comic-Con live stream without
true.
Frank Thierry.
This is very true. Very
We
true.
appreciate you, and we thank you, Frank, for always showing up.
You should thank me because I'm a very big star now, and you people don't deserve having me on here.
Well, you
to
have
be
your
quite
own
frankly.
Marvel series now.
Yes, that's right.
Cosplay in a
And
cap.
I'm an internet sensation now. I'm like the next grumpy cat.
For people who haven't seen Marvel's Cosplay in a Cap, what do you do in that beautiful series of promos for this very show?
Well, Marvel.com's Judy and Jason approached me to. They needed a New York a-hole, for lack of better terms, and somehow I fit the bill for some reason. I don't know why, and I know it was a stretch for me, but shows my acting ability.
It was great.
It was really great.
So each of the promo videos, which you haven't seen, they're probably on YouTube and all of our places where we put our videos. My producers are like, yep, you're right. Places where we put videos. They're there. You should totally watch them because Frank is fantastic.
I'm brilliant.
He is great.
Yeah.
We were like sharing them around the office before they were finished because we were really enjoying them. It's Frank talking to various cosplayers in their costumes as they go to New York Comic Con. Those videos are what, like 30 seconds a piece or so?
Something like that, yeah.
How much shooting did you do with each of those cosplayers? Like, how many jokes and riffs did you do?
I was in the cab with each one of them separately, and then we just kept riffing on stuff. Some of the better stuff is probably left on the the cutting room floor because of language. You know what I mean?
Some of
There's
the
some
blue
language
material.
issues.
I saw some of that.
Yes, yes. We should make a DVD one day with some of the.
With the bloopers and
Yeah.
extras.
I'm just gonna say one phrase: Galactus-sized dump. That didn't make the cut, which I was surprised that didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
Galactus-sized dump. Yeah, I mean, why? Why not? Jason, why didn't that make the cut?
Standards and practices. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, I know, really. Producer's note. Sorry. That's a bad job, man.
Our producers
bad
off,
job, man.
off screen saying, producer's note.
Yeah. But not only is Frank a star, an internet sensation,
That's
a
true.
cab driver extraordinaire, he's also a writer of many things, comic books, and also video games.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just had the release of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yes.
Huge game, really great. Love it with all the stuff that we've been doing with Capcom. Frank has been involved in the games since 3. Frank, what was your involvement in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and 3.5. I was the writer behind the game. So I had a history with the franchise. So when they had Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, they approached me to be involved in the game. I worked on a lot of the concepts of the game, behind the game, and then we handed it off to other writers. But especially the concepts of the whole merge universe that they have there. So you know, look, I love that franchise. I'm happy to be a part of it. You know.
Yeah. The merged universe thing is super cool, especially as we see it
Oh,
really
yeah.
come to fruition now.
And there were things like X-Guard and Umbrella, you know what I mean, that we came up with that were really, you know, the little things that Marvel fans and Capcom fans will have fun with. You know?
I love if you play the story part of Infinite, Umbrella, you have MODOK there, and he's the head of Umbrella,
Sure.
and then you've got Nemesis and all this other stuff, and gnarly
I'm just still laughing
experiments.
that you said MODOK's the head because he's just the head.
He's just a head.
Well, and a couple and a couple of little limbs.
Yeah. Frank, are you a gamer at all? Do you
I
actually
do.
get to play?
I play games. I have less time now because, you know, work and stuff like that. But, you know, yeah, I do play games.
What are your favorites? Even like classic stuff.
Oh, dude, I like silly stuff like Mario Brothers too. You know what I mean? I like stuff Ratchet and Clank. I mean, but you know, like Marvel, but Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil. Me and my buddies played that forever. You know, the original Marvel superheroes fighting game.
Yes.
Oh, man. And then the sports games. You know, Sega Hockey. You know what I mean? Oh man, fights in my house with over that. Jesus. People stop talking to each other over those games.
Over those
Yes,
games?
Yes.
Have you ever broken a controller?
Oh, I've broken TVs. Are you kidding me? I've set people's houses on fire over video games. Are you kidding me? People are dead because of video games. I'll tell you. You know.
Yeah, video games is serious
Yeah.
business.
No, it's no joke. Yeah.
Yeah. Frank, have you ever done cosplay?
No, come on, man. No,
You
that's
wouldn't
not.
do a thing.
Look, if you pay, look, listen to me. If I get paid, you know, there's a price for everything. But you know, and depends what's involved also. But you know, yeah.
Maybe we can pay you to be like, I'm thinking like a Ms. Marvel.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna need a lot of money, and Marvel, I don't think is gonna be shelling that money out.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
But I
For me to play Miss Marvel, yeah.
We could do it like a GoFundMe or something.
yeah,
a
just a
Kickstarter.
personal project,
Yeah.
a pet project.
Yeah.
$100,000. I dress as Miss Marvel right now. All right. Let's make it happen. $100,000. I'll dress as Miss Marvel. Okay.
All right. You guys started.
You got it. Start the GoFundMe. $100,000.
So you worked a lot on not just video games, but in comics. How do you think that it sort of transfers, how you transfer your knowledge of working on comics to working on a video game?
It's you know, I've also done animation too. I mean, it's just different muscles. You know, it's different muscles. It's different processes. Even when you work on those big crossover events, like I'm working on one for another company right now. I won't name it, but there's a lot going on, and it's each thing is you approach differently. You know, I think it's different muscles, and it's fun to play with different mediums. You know.
What are some of the animation things you worked on?
I worked on Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yep.
I did the Doc Octopus origin story. Yeah.
So when you do something like that, when you're taking an origin story for a character, very like long-standing famous character, and you're bringing it to a new medium, how much is it saying like, oh, this is the story I want to tell versus this is a story that we want to put together from the animation
Well,
side?
the way it worked with when I worked on the thing was they had certain things that they wanted in there. Okay, so you have to put this in there. You can put your spin on things, but there's a certain we need this in there, this in there, this in there. So you have to abide by that and work around that. You know.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of a process. And once you understand the process, make it work.
Do you have an affinity for Doc Ock over other Spider-Man villains?
I like Doc Ock. I like, I always like this. I'm I guess a street level guy. You want to say? So I like Sandman. I like some of the Rhino. Some of the street level, characters. I always liked Absorbing Man.
Absorbing Man is so good.
Yeah,
He's
the
so
Wrecker.
cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. Wait, speaking of characters, we know that you obviously know the Marvel Universe very well. When you went into working for Capcom, they have a whole universe of their own characters. Were you familiar with them from playing games?
When I was familiar with a number of them, but luckily they sent me, and this is the great thing about working on video games. They sent you like the characters I wasn't familiar with. They sent me the games, so I could be there playing the games. And then my wife would be like, "Well, you got to be working," and I'm like, honey, I am working. This is work.
That's the trick. Get a job in video games and then
Yes.
say, I've never played any of them. I'm
Yes.
unfamiliar with
I don't
all
know.
the games.
Oh, dude, what's video game? What? And then they send you video games and you play them. So.
Do you have a favorite Capcom character to play as?
I mean, I like the Street Fighter characters and I like the Resident Evil characters because those are the characters that I grew up with playing. So, I like, Nemesis has always been a favorite
Nemesis
of
is so cool.
Yeah.
The design is so good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I remember when you're playing the game, he comes out like, an insane person. So.
Yeah. I have read the last Resident Evil game. Like, Capcom gave it to me. I don't know that I can play it. It's just like so
Well,
intense.
even like the first game, like me and my friends, like nobody would leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and we wouldn't. If you played it at night, like hey, you can't go to your house. You know what I mean, you got to stay here you have to play the game because I don't want to play this by myself. You know.
Where can fans find you before the con is over? Or online?
Online, this is the last thing. We're breaking tradition because I'm supposed to be the last guest. Something bad might happen. I'm not. But you can find me. I'm on the Twitter and I'm on the Facebook. Frank Thierry, blah blah blah.
There you have it.
All the Frank Thierry.
All the Frank Thierry, yes.
And right now you should stay with us because we have Marvel's Quick Draw with Corey Smith, an awesome image of Nova feeding pigeons. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Corey Smith, and today I'm drawing Nova. The scene of Nova is it's a very New York thing. It's really cool to be able to draw a superhero on his off time, like just living like a regular New Yorker. I drew Nova for about a year, and I really grew to like the character. And he's a sweet kid. He's very kind of naive. He just wants to do the right thing, and he loves his family. And this scene of him feeding pigeons is really something that I think he would, just get a kick out. He would just enjoy. I do a lot of penciling. I end up putting down probably more pencil than I need to before I go into inking. I need to have like a very good blueprint with pencil before I start inking, otherwise the whole piece just falls apart in inks. I love working with pencil and paper. It's a textural thing. It's a lot of fun to try out different tools all the time, to try out different paper, different pens. And I love having the original art like in my hand. Like that's the cool, light at the end of the tunnel. Being an artist in New York is exciting. You're able to be like a very unique individual and also just like a face in the crowd. Like you can do your own thing and also just sort of blend into everybody else doing their own thing. New York is really for everybody. You can really be anybody here, and there are all types of people here, all types of professions, all types of personalities, all types of backgrounds. It's such a diverse, interesting place. There's nowhere else on the planet like it. I grew up in upstate New York, and I would come into the city for comic conventions when I was a kid every year, and it was always really exciting because it's where Spider-Man lived, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, like they were all very New York based. So it was really cool to have a connection to that fictional world. New York Comic Con to me is this big celebration of comics and culture and these characters and the fans and the creators, and it's one of my favorite times of year. It's one of my favorite things that happens in this city. I just love coming to it every year. The thing about New York Comic Con that's unique to New York is the New Yorkers, the people. I love the people in this city, and I love the fans in this city. Meeting fans at New York Comic Con is awesome. There's so much energy to that show that is almost unmatched anywhere else. I've been coming to this show as a fan for forever. So now to be a professional working there with the table is, dream come true stuff. To now be working at Marvel is incredibly surreal, but it's really exciting. It's what I've always wanted to do, and I'm just having a blast. One of the craziest requests for a sketch I ever got at New York Comic Con was someone wanted to have himself kicking a zombie so hard that the zombie's head flew off. And he comes by the table every year and shows me the new ones that he's gotten. Like he's got a portfolio full of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're back.
We're back with Court Lane, SVP of Family Entertainment. Hey, how's it going?
It's going good, but I have to say, Frank wanted all this money raised to dress as Ms. Marvel.
Right.
I will do Squirrel Girl for free. I want that to
Just give him
stay.
the costume.
Oh, no, I've got parts of it.
Okay, so
Parts of
that seems like a promise
I've been
for
working
next year.
on it.
Nice.
I'm really
I
excited
actually had a
about
full Scarlet Witch.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, you guys.
Parts of it got stolen,
Had with a D?
including the.
I
Let
pictures.
somebody borrow it.
Oh,
I'll show you
give
a
it
picture.
back.
It's not for the
Give
public.
It back. Oh well, we'll save it. But you just had a big panel,
It was a very big panel.
a big animation panel. Tell us all of the things. You had a huge panel of people. Let's start with that.
Yes, we had 3 guests. It was me and the gorgeous ladies of Marvel. It was Meredith Scott, who's one of our
I love it.
co-story editors.
Glum, as we call it.
Who works on several projects, but especially has been co-story editing Guardians, especially season 3, which is synergistic with the Mission Breakout ride.
Very cool.
And we announced, and we showed some footage from that. Some footage with the Collector and Stan Lee. You know, in that whole storyline, we announced that Spider-Man and our symbiote stories between our 2 series, Spider-Man and Guardians, are actually tied together, and we reveal them in those first couple episodes as they have to team up with Spider-Man. And then we also had Kat Kavari in her first con ever, who plays Ms. Marvel for us in the Avengers shows and in other projects coming up. And she was wonderful. And the crowd just loves Ms. Marvel. So when they got to meet the voice of Ms. Marvel, and she's the real deal. Like, she's an actress on Big Little Lies and Insecure, and we're very lucky to have her on this show. And then also Vanessa Marshall, who is as kick butt in person as she is when she's playing Gamora. She and I actually go to the same gym, and she boxes, and she's like intense. And she came on, and she talked about Guardian Season 3. Especially, the season is really broken into 2 seasons. And at the beginning of the second, the Guardians are scattered through the multiverse to escape the clutches of the Collector, who wants revenge for the events of Mission Breakout. And we revealed that each Guardian goes to a different dimension, and she in particular ends up in sort of like a Disney princess dimension. And we showed an animatic clip from that. And there's actual singing little animals and stuff, and it's adorable. And she just wants her sword back so she can go find her friends.
I want to see this
and
so bad.
And then they all turn out to be evil and try and kill her.
Yeah,
so,
well, naturally.
so we did all of that. We revealed that we're doing 8 more of the Marvel Funko shorts after the 3 last year were so successful, and we showed the first one that recently premiered. We showed footage from the Guardians Lego special that comes out later this year, which is amazing. We announced the Marvel Lego Black Panther special coming out next year.
Very cool.
We
Gosh, you guys have so many.
I know. And we
Kinda
showed
busy.
Yeah, we showed character art and revealed some things about the Black Panther series coming out next year.
Yes.
But the and please ask me any questions. I'm just
No,
going on.
this is
Yeah,
like
no,
you're
this is
delivering all the
incredibly-
information. So you're a pro at this.
It's all me. But the big thing is that we launched Marvel HQ this weekend.
That's right, which is huge for you guys.
Yeah.
It's really cool. There was a little bit of a soft launch earlier this week, if I'm right. On
Yeah,
Friday.
on Friday, actually at like 1 in the morning. The team had to stay up
That's how
late.
this stuff happens.
But we've been so busy for weeks and months on this, so I flew in a red eye and just got here before the panel. So if anybody has coffee or food after this.
So if people don't know yet what Marvel HQ is, what is it?
Marvel HQ is a massive destination, particularly targeted to kids and families, but frankly, adult fans are going to love it too, with tons of content from our animated series, animated shorts, promo and behind the scenes from our animated series. So you get to see the actors as sort of they get into their roles, and particularly when we have big guest stars like a Mark Hamill or a Stan Lee or some of the Disney Channel kids and that kind of stuff. And all of that content now lives on a destination that you can experience on YouTube and the YouTube Kids app, which is growing very rapidly. And so it's just youtube.com/MarvelHQ, and it's kid and family targeted, and it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah. It's a good
Amazing.
companion to the Marvel YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And subscribe to them both.
Yes.
Enjoy all the content. You get lots and lots.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yes. I mean, the thing here is Marvel HQ is definitely kids and family targeted, and we're really centered just around the 3 core franchises, Spider-Man, Avengers, and Guardians, and it's all color-coded and with icons so that it's very easy for kids to navigate
Love it.
and find stuff. We also have full episodes of Season 1 of Guardians, and season 1 of Avengers, and eventually season 2 of Avengers. So there's also full episodes and the full Lego specials. There's just lots and lots of stuff.
Well, there you have it. And speaking of stuff that is family friendly, we're going to be checking out more of that kids cosplay. Oh, Kurt, you want to stick around and
Yeah,
we'll just watch it off on the
Okay.
side. Okay, great. Let's watch those kids and their cute costumes.
Fantastic. And what is your name?
Yara.
Yara, dressed as Spider-Man. Can you give us your best Spider-Man pose? Bam! Webbing to the stars. All right, right up there. All right, good job, Spider-Man. Right over this way. High five. Oh, and she leaped to go and get that high five. Here we go. We got another Rocket Raccoon. Round of applause for Rocket Raccoon right here. All right, right. Yeah, it's you. That's you, buddy. Rocket Raccoon, what is your real name in real life? Aiden. Aiden? Fantastic. Rocket Raccoon, so glad that you were able to fly in from the out galaxies and come out over here. Can we get a pose right here? Let's see it. Oh, wow. Rocket Raccoon is meaning business. He's like, take that photo. That's right. All right, Rocket Raccoon, thank you so much. Round of applause for Rocket Raccoon. That's it? Just these 3 people? Round of applause for Rocket Raccoon. Come on. They're working it out over here. All right, come on up here. We got another Spider-Man, and I think he's been to the gym. This Spider-Man has been working it out about, hello, Spider-Man, muscular Spider-Man. Looks like he's got to, like, web my mouth shut here or something. All right, what's your name here?
Javier.
Javier, all right. Can you give us a great Spider-Man pose for the cameras there? Oh, wow. I like the knee pop there, right? It's got nice style. Way to make it your own there, yeah? All right, round of applause for our muscular Spider-Man. Right on over this way. You get a high five as you go. Bam! All right, come on up. Who is our next one? Here we go. Straight from Wakanda. We've got the Black Panther. Make some noise. And he means business. Oh, you want to show us some tricks? You can do some kicks here or something? I wasn't sure. I was catching myself. All right, what's your name? Alejandro. Fantastic. Alejandro, can you give us a Black Panther pose or a move? Bam. Look at that. He is ready. King of Wakanda. Just saving all the vibranium. All right, right this way. One more time. Round of applause for the King of Wakanda, Black Panther. Come on up here. Look at that. Captain America. Yes. Hey, Captain America, what's your name when you're not Captain America?
Carlos.
Carlos. Round of applause for Carlos. And Carlos, give us your Captain America pose. He means business. Look at that. He is not messing around today. Keeping America safe. Captain America, thank you so much for your work and duty. Right on over this way. And look at this. It is a Spider-Man. Round of applause. Here it is. Spider-Man. Hit this mark right over here. And Spider-Man, what's your name?
Spider-Man.
Okay, that's right. Oh, duh. What am I thinking? Hey, Peter Parker, how you doing over there? All right, can you give us a pose, a Spider-Man pose? What's your Spider-Man pose? What do you got? Bam! Look at that. I love that. I love the jump and the leap. And you got some pretty cool shoes there. All right, Spider-Man, right on over this way. Round of applause for Spider-Man. Come on up here. Looks like we've got an Iron Man. Come on up. Right over here. Hey, Iron Man, how's it going? Doing good? What's your name, Iron Man? Matthew. Wow, that's awesome. You look so cool, Iron Man. Can you give us a nice little Iron Man pose right here? How does Iron Man pose? What does he do? Yeah, that's right. Look at that. Look at that fierce pose there. Can you give me one of these, Matthew? Can you give me one of these? All right, no, Starstruck. That's right. You'll save all these people later. All right, right this way, Matthew. Right this way, Iron Man. Come on over there. Round of applause for Iron Man. And his friend Captain America right there getting all the Instagram hits there too, right there. Hey, even superheroes need to keep up on their social media, right? Okay, here we go. Another Spider-Man. Come on up on this stage. Round of applause for Spider-Man charging the stage. Look at that. You've been working out too. A lot of these buff Spider-Mans here. And what's your name?
Carter.
What was that?
Carter.
Cardiff. All right, can you give me a Spider-Man pose? Yeah, that's right. Web slinging right there. Hold that pose. And awesome. Thank you so much, Spider-Man. Come get this high five. Boom. Right over that way. Oh, look. It is another Spider-Man. Here we go. It's like a cloning thing that is happening here. All right. Hey, Spider-Man. How's it going? You doing good? Fantastic. All right. Can't really say much. Got it. What's your name, Spider-Man? Xander. It is so good to meet you, Xander, as Spider-Man. I hope you're having a good time. Can you give us an amazing Spider-Man pose? What is your Spider-Man pose? Bam. He went right into it. All right, right over that way, Xander. Round of applause for Xander, our other Spider-Mans. We are so safe today, folks. All right, come on over here. It's Ant-Man. Give it up for Ant-Man. What up, Ant-Man? Okay, all right. Now, don't shrink on us because I still need to ask you a question here. So, what is your real name, Ant-Man?
Eli.
Eli the Ant-Man. All right, can you give us an Ant-Man pose? What would be an action Whoa, did you see that? Where did he go? I can't see him. He's so small. Can you come back, Eli the Ant-Man? Can you Oh, there you are. Man, your technology is so dope. High five right over that way. All right, coming up. Oh, we got two more here. Two of them coming up here. They are a tag team. We got both Rocket Raccoon and Groot hanging out together. What's up? All right, who we got underneath there, Rocket Raccoon?
Mateo.
What was that? Mateo and Ricciardo. Okay, let's see what's your team pose here? What is your team pose here? Can we get a pose? There we go. Yeah. And you can just be there. There's Groot just, asking a question. It's great. Yeah, Groot's just waving away right there. That's the Groot pose. All right, round of applause for them as they come on over this way. And come on up, we got Doctor Strange. Give it up for this amazing Doctor Strange costume right here. What up, Doctor Strange? You look young but a little gray there. It's all the magic, right? It's all the magic. It really makes you. So what's your name?
Emily.
Hi, Emily. Can you give us a Doctor Strange pose? Look at that. Gonna open up a portal. We're all gonna get sucked in. Oh no! All right, thank you, Doctor Strange. Right over this way. And looks like it's our last one. It is a young old man Logan, if you could believe it. A young old man Logan. All right, here we go. And what is your name?
Elias.
Elias, you've been into some trouble here, young Elias here. And let's see your old man Logan pose. Try not to hurt anybody. Sink. All right over this way. Thank you, old man Logan. And that was amazing. Round of applause for all of our young costume heroes. So amazing, so brave, and so talented. And let's see if we can get them to all come right back on up. One little line here, and we'll get one last photo with all of our young heroes. Give it up for them as they come up on this stage here and come right on over here and line up. Line up right over here. Yes, Thor, holding down this side over here. Nice line all the way down. Here we go, forming a line. And Groot needs some help getting up. That is, I understand. Right over there, I am Groot. More Groots and the Rocket Raccoon. And we'll scoot down just a little bit more. Thor, let's have you come down a little bit more right over here. Fantastic. Round of applause for all these kids as they come out here. Oh. Well, let's form two lines. Why am I? All right, let's have our younger ones come on over this way. We'll form two lines. Can we get the little ones to come on over here? Or any stage hands to help kind of coordinate any of this as well? Because it's just one of me and so many of them. Fantastic. Right on over there in the front row. And let's have you in the back there, Stephen Strange. Oh, fantastic. I'm going to snack some of the younger ones. Come on over this way. There we go. Herding cats. Here we go. There we are. Yeah, right there in the middle. Come on, scooch on in. All right. And let's maybe, can we get you in the back over there, right over there? Yep, perfect. Yep. Okay.
What's up, everybody? You're watching Marvel Live. Now we are joined by the Black Eyed Peas. That just got me. David Scott, Ben Jackendoff, you all worked on a book for us. Where's the book, Ben?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
We got the book in here. Check it out.
We need to make sure you got a microphone, too.
Get the book.
Right here.
Masters of the Sun. So that's out now. One thing that I've liked about this book is the printing is different from anything else we've published at Marvel recently. You got the gold trim around the side. Looks beautiful. The paper is a different stock. The printing looks amazing. From the P side, was that you guys saying this is what we were looking for in the project? How did that all come together?
I went shopping and hunting for books that I liked, so I went to a whole bunch Japanese collector bookstores and just found limited awesomeness. There's one thing about Japanese style, prints. They really go into detail on the embossing and the unique type of paperweights. So thanks to Marvel for letting us stay true to what the research was. So hats off, and I would take my hat off, but thank you guys so much.
and also as collectors ourselves, we wanted to create a package that is suitable for collectors and people that really want to take care of some and make it part of their experience, the Marvel Masters of the Sun experience.
Yeah, totally. Because normally a trade paperback is sort of like, hey, this is just a collection. It's great, sits on a bookshelf. But this, yes, it's very much like taking that as a collector's item to the next level. What is the story? Can you guys run down that a little bit? What the story is, the project, and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Ben, you want to do that? Well, let's
yeah, I mean, sure. Basically, it's a story of hip hop in the '80s. It takes place in 1983 in LA. Basically, we're following a crew that gets caught up in a whole zombie outbreak in LA, and there's some deep Egyptology. I mean, Will here came up with some amazing stuff, and I got to be a voice of that. And I mean, I think this is a team effort here. I mean, this project has been an amazing project, and Damien brought so much of the storytelling too, with a lot of the Egyptology and just all the craziness of conspiracy theory wildness. So yeah, I mean, go read the book. I don't want to tell you much more. It's just dope. That's all I'll say.
Well, I'm curious about the collaboration. Like, how you're saying you brought a lot of Egyptology to it, or how did that start? Where did the project come together from all these different elements?
So 5 years ago, I wrote a screenplay. The screenplay was about, New Yorkers at the beginning and growth of hip hop come to LA and come across, these Crips and Bloods that are selling a new type of drug that was turning folks into zombies. I wanted to tell a story on, why is it that urban communities are so torn apart? Is it sinister? Is it a plot by a higher source? And so what the crew comes to realize that it's a lot deeper, and it's been going on since slavery in Egypt times. So that's the reason why there's Egyptology elements in it, and a bunch of conspiracy theories. But it's a wild ride. So check out the book, and we're working on some other stuff as well.
Yeah, it's a blockbuster comic book. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like the crew trying to take back the inner cities. You know what I mean? And just it's pretty dope. You got to cop it.
Damon, for your part, I mean, you worked on tons of comics, lots of projects. Where were you in this process? Did you do a lot of character designs? Was there a lot of back and forth? Was it just like, boom, this is happening?
Yeah, I mean, man, it's all my visuals. It's all like all my character designs. I kind of help polish off the storytelling, you know what I mean? Transcribing it from a screenplay to a comic script, and, just like making sure it had the right visual flavor, making sure it spoke for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's all me.
It's really dope, because yesterday we had a conversation. He was doodling in his notepad, and I said, hey, D, do you do this every day? He said, I've been doing this drawing since I was a kid, every single day. So it's never missed a beat, and to see the amazing work that he put into Masters of the Sun it's a blessing to have him on our team.
Well, 100%, and
it's a good time.
It's a good time, but it's also like, as a comic reader and a comic fan, when you see your name on there, there's like, oh, there could be a level of like legitimacy for hardcore comic fans to see Damon Scott. Oh, great! I know what I'm getting into because I know his art, I know his career. It feels good as a Marvel person.
Absolutely, it had to be grounded in something that could be published by Marvel. You know what I mean? It had to be like an official comic book with all of the traditional goodness in it too.
And what I really appreciate, what I love, it's one thing to to have an awesome illustrator come up with some stuff that's legacy, but to see what Damien did and how he brought this world to life, these characters didn't exist. So he was able to go deep down inside of his imagination and bring them into existence, based on the stories and the myths that we put together. So I'm just really proud to see something come from nothing. Came from
words on a page.
And it's beautiful how authentic and genuine from a hip hop eye. Yeah. He's been a graph writer for years, so for that to be represented in his book, the culture is definitely represented to the fullest. Yeah. And so and especially when he started sending over, PDF drawings, that's why I wanted to go out and shop and hunt and look. Eddie Axley and the crew, we just wanted to make sure that the paper and the way the book felt in your hand, was true to all the work and the ink and illustrating that Damien was doing. So, and the story that was told. This book just feels like,
one thing for Black Eyed Peas, this is our first graphic novel. What I didn't want to do is like just do some okey doke and it's on some flimsy paper, right? So that would do his work injustice, or do, you know, Ben and my work injustice. So I just wanted to make sure, like, you know, it just felt
real,
rich.
It's gold. Come on.
It's rich.
It's like, you know, it's like our first album, you know what I mean? We put everything in there, and it's just our whole life, you know what I mean? It's like making Behind the Front. It took our whole life to make the album, so it's the same thing with the MOS.
And Will, you said this started from a screenplay. From your perspective, was it like, what was it like to see that turn from a screenplay, which is, there's a very specific way you write that, to the way you guys then put it together, a comic book, it's vastly different.
It's a lot like, I mean, like from a writer's perspective, writing a comic book is a lot like directing. I mean, I'm also a film editor. Like, I've been in the film and TV business for a long time. Oh, sorry. I was trying to talk into his mic. So, like, you know, when Will approached me with this, and I was like, all right, so I got to take this vision and transcribe it into a comic book, you know. Basically, a lot of it is, you know, directing in a lot of ways. And as a film editor, it's also a lot of pacing, you know, and learning how to say, all right, what is necessary and what's not necessary within, you know, a screenplay. So, like, as, you know, I see it in that perspective. So working with Damien, I mean, it's like jazz, you know, like we're all musicians in this in a lot of ways, and music has always been a big part of my life. And, you know, to be involved with this project really is my first writing book. Like, I've never written a comic book, by the way. Like, I mean, in that sense, and to write a Marvel book, you know, with Will, like, this is amazing. Like, to be a part of this with Will and everybody.
So it's like, for me, it was like seeing, you know, from screenplay to storyboard, but the most awesomest storyboard you could possibly ever dream of. So when we went into it, we never even thought, I didn't think that Marvel was even realistic, right? As a matter of fact, Taboo was like, yo, let's go take it to Marvel. After it was all, you know, I was like, yo, Tab, bro, it's like, come on, bro, that ain't real. Marvel's not going to publish our stuff.
Big
He was
shout
like,
out to
yo.
Daniel Fink.
He was like, well, dude, I just beat cancer. Anything's possible. And so with that, he was absolutely right. And, you know, I'm so happy that, you know, Ben connected us with Damien. And without that type of like stamp from Damien, putting the ink on it, it's just a dream come true. Started from not even the bottom that we hear. Started from nothing now we hear.
Nothing. Zero to hero.
And it's always Marvel's
zero to hero.
Marvel's family. I mean, like, they've been going to Philippines forever. You know what I mean? All the characters been outsourced in Philippines back in the days since I could even read. So it's you know, we're in a good company.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. I saw you guys real quick yesterday on the floor.
Yep.
Get to walk around a little bit, get a couple things, see some cool stuff.
I took Apple around so he could add on to his collectibles.
Yeah.
You know, I've been part of Comic-Con for over 7-8 years in San Diego. So this is my first one in New York City.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see the type of items and collectibles they have here.
It's pretty good,
Yeah, it's
right?
cool.
It's a
Cool.
good crowd, good everything. You guys had a signing?
Yeah, we just had a signing at the Marvel booth, and we're gonna be doing a panel soon. So
Yeah, we got a special a new layer to this property that we're about to reveal.
All right.
At the panel. So
I like that. I like that.
Yo, big shout out to all the cosplayers and everybody supporting at New York Comic Con. Black Eyed Peas, Masters of the Sun.
Yes. Check it out. You can buy Master of the Sun right now. We're going to give you a little footage from the signing and look for more news from the Peas and everybody.
Yes, sir.
If you are here for the Black Eyed Peas Masters of the Sun signing, you must have your ticket. It is a ticketed only signing, and you must be over on the right side of the stage if you are looking at it, by the Synchrony Marvel credit card booth. Just have them queue separately. Okay. If you stop by the Marvel merchandise store and you buy the Marvel's Black Eyed Peas Masters of the Sun book, you may be pulled up on stage if we have time to get it signed. It retails for $25. $27 after tax. Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. I told him not to. Thank you. I should have communicated to you. No, but can you ring him for a book? Said that about the ticket. Ron. Somebody listen. Then when you said when I got the book, and I'm like, no, because we only have an hour. Nobody communicated back. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you for the great show.
Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Are you guys having fun?
Oh, yeah, always.
Fantastic. They're going to be jealous. There you go. Now, that doesn't guarantee that you're in.
I know. She said I could.
Kidding. Just get in the line. Let's give it up for the Black Eyed Peas for the Masters of the Sun experience. Hold on one second. Oh, you want to get up? Yeah. Okay, we'll buy the book now. We have on stage will.i.am, Taboo, Apple Diap, the illustrator Damian Scott, and co-writer Ben Jackendoff. And don't forget, if you come to our panel later this afternoon at A110, we have a very special announcement.
All right, back here with Lorraine Sink, and we are talking about Marvel Contest of Champions. Lorraine, how you doing?
I am doing great, Ryan, and that tournament was the entire weekend of Comic-Con. Were you able to see a little bit of it?
No, it was happening when I wasn't at the booth, which was a bummer.
Well, good thing I'm here
Yeah.
because I get to talk about it.
Tell me.
So we started with basically a qualifier at the Contest of Champion booth of Kabam, where players got to qualify the top 5 best times to beat either Blade, Mephisto, or Morningstar.
Oh, so it was time based on the 3. Were they all like super hard? What level were Blade, Morningstar, and Mephisto?
Yeah, great question. They were at least 4,000 higher, like 5-star 4,000. It was.
Good. My gosh.
It was tough. It was tough.
And so, what were the character like? Was it the players who were entering into the tournament? Were they bringing their own characters in? How were they doing that?
That would have been interesting. They
Yeah.
actually had to choose from a selected number of players that are already there on the demo build.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what were some of the characters that were able to advance? Like,
Yeah.
Who were they playing?
We
as?
saw a lot of Star-Lords. We saw a lot of Spider-Men. Gwenpool was there as well.
Okay.
And as soon as those 5 qualifiers, they got to go on stage each day. So for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to compete to become one of the finalists for Saturday night. And we had the top 3 were Yeet, K. Conrad 37, and Legacy 69, who was the fan favorite, actually, Legacy 69.
Why is that? Was there a reason? Or
I wonder if he had more alliances in the audience, alliance people. But a lot of people online and in Comic-Con were just rooting for him.
Sure.
So he had a huge following, a huge fan base. He was the most confident out of all of them. He came on stage saying that I'm going to guarantee win the first match, which he did not do.
Sucker. I love that. You know, sometimes you got to get cut down a peg.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
It's good.
Yeah.
Man. All right. So, and did the folks who kept winning, were they using the same characters over and over again, or were they switching it up?
Yeah, we saw, like I mentioned, Spider-Man and Star-Lord were the top main the characters that people chose. And from there, they played Maestro for the finals. And the Maestro was a lot different from Thursday and Friday and Saturday semifinals to the final Maestro. He had way more debuffs. He had more lingering effects. So the first time the 3 finalists played, they all lost. So we were like, we got to do it again and see who can bring Maestro down to the lowest health.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
did anybody actually beat Maestro?
Nobody actually beat Maestro.
No, that's too tough.
It was too tough.
Yeah.
Nobody could do. I wouldn't be able to do it.
No.
Yeah. But the ultimate grand prize that Legacy 69 got to go home with was a custom-made trophy from Kabam, as well as a swag bag. We awakened their 5-star Morningstar.
Wait, we give them a 5-star Morningstar, right?
We awaken it. Not only do we give them, we awaken their 5-star Morningstar.
Which adds like a super, for those of you who don't play, adds cool powers and abilities to, and it's different for every character.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about what Morningstar's awakened ability is?
I did not.
I want to know about that because I mean, not that I'm going to get her because she's going to be super tough to get, but I really want to know about that.
Yeah, I would love to know about that.
I have a couple guillotines. I think I have a 2-star and a 3-star guillotine.
You got some dirt on your shoulder. As well as that, a 5-star crystal as well, and an iPad Mini.
Oh yeah, here's an iPad Mini.
Yeah.
No big deal. What was the trophy?
So yeah, it was a beautiful circular trophy. It says Contest of Champion on top on it, and it was beautiful. I would love to have that on my desk.
Yeah, you have to be better.
Which would be impossible.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I would not be able to do that. Yeah. The audience was heckling along with us, which was great.
I love that.
So every time a contestant would not qualify, they would always say, "What did they win, folks? A T-shirt!" And these T-shirts are awesome. I'd love to show it off. Kabam and Marvel both teamed up to create this New York Comic-Con exclusive shirt, which has Morningstar and Guillotine on the cover, which is pretty awesome. So
yeah. I was wearing that on Thursday. Yeah. Direct your body towards that camera, young man. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Look at that. Yeah, it's cool. I like it because it's like, one, it plays up the story element of Morningstar and Guillotine, their arch enemies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It just looks like a classic Marvel comic cover.
Yeah, and what's cool about these 2 characters is Kabam and Marvel both teamed up to create them brand new.
Yeah.
We had a panel with Bill and Cuz and Tim and Simon and Gabe, part of Kabam teams, that went over this, and it was a beautiful panel. There were so many people there watching and supporting because there's a ton of fans out there. Yeah.
So many people play Marvel Contest of Champions. It's wild. I love it. Yeah. So when did you start playing the game?
Right when it first came out.
Okay, so you've been playing it since then.
I played it for a good year.
Yeah, I took a break. Did you take a break? Yeah.
And then it was actually my introduction to Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah. So I was like, I love this fighting game. I love Marvel characters. Let me try and see if I can get to the next level.
I started playing again last year around New York Comic Con time. We were doing something with Kabam and Marvel Contest of Champions. I was like, I want to play it again. I want to see what I'm missing. And now it's like, I got to make sure I log in every day, get all my crystals, see if I get any cool characters, play through all the story stuff. It's super fun.
Yeah, and it's a 3-year anniversary coming up in December, which is huge.
Yep.
And I asked them, like, what keeps the game engaging for these players, because 3 years is a long time for a mobile game. And they said the ability to keep creating new characters, to listen to fans and adapt the game. So this is a game made by fans for the fans, which is huge.
Yeah, I remember I went to Kabam's office for the launch of the game. They turned it on while we were there. We were, hanging out, celebrating, filming some videos and doing some fun stuff. So that team got a nice warm space in my heart for them.
Nice. Who's your top player or top character?
It's Winter Soldier. I have a 4-star Winter Soldier who's been awakened. His level is high. His awakened ability is pretty high, so he's good. But I think I have a Captain America, World War II Captain America, who's getting high up there. And I just recently got a 5-star Ultron.
What?
I haven't awakened him yet, but 5-star Ultron is great because
awesome.
you knee someone in the face with him and it's just blood. And then they're bleeding and you can stun them and you can you can blast them. And his special, his ultimate special is tough because there's a bar that goes across.
Yeah.
So it's not just do the thing and let it go. You have to tap at a certain point, stop the bar from going, and you get a really powerful attack, or you just get sort of regular one.
Yeah, Maestro actually had the same thing.
Oh, really?
And he got yeet, I believe, in K Conrad 37, and the audience knew right when that happened that they had no chance.
It was over.
They were done.
Oh yeah, yeah. I those battles you can only win by whittling down the characters because you just you need to throw your entire team, your whole squad, 5 characters at some of those final boss characters.
Yeah.
And it's tough.
And these players only had one.
Yeah.
Which I can't even believe. So the craziest thing was Legacy 69 got Maestro down to below 10%, but the clock was actually his biggest enemy, so he couldn't defeat him in time.
That's impressive, though. Wow.
Yeah,
Congratulations to them.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go now to some cosplay photos that we weren't able to share recently. Josh, thank you for joining us on the show.
I'm Lorraine.
Oh, wait. You
transformed?
Yeah. I was so mesmerized. Let's go to some cosplay photos, and then we're going to wrap up. We're going to be done. It's crazy. Business
Yeah,
time. We
business
back.
time. Yeah, you guys were just looking at a picture of Yaya Han, who was on the live stream yesterday.
She sure was.
And she was one of the judges for that costume competition down on the Marvel stage. Oh my gosh, what an amazing Comic-Con.
Yes, we did it.
We straight up did it. And there's going to be some more panels and things playing after this. We're going to take a break. I'm going to go to the Women of Marvel panel. Ryan, what are you going to do? Sleep? Live
I'm
your life?
going to buy a present for my wife, and then I'm going to go home
That's so
and
nice.
hang out. It's
That
gonna be
sounds
great.
so great.
Yeah. So as we wrap up, we want to thank everybody who's watched
Yes,
us,
thank you.
tweeted with us, some of the folks who've been with us the last couple days. Wim said Mojo, Gavin Perkins. Shout out to Rebecca Reads Comics, who loves you and the Women of Marvel.
Thank you.
Sophia, of course, who's been watching us for years and years and years.
Our best fan, just about, I think.
Yeah. 3 Hard Inches, Laughing Place, Vekhaus. So many fans here. I'm like trying to read the tweets and make sure we get in all the folks who've been with us this week. It's been a good time.
It's been such a great time, and thank you guys for interacting with us throughout the live stream, for chatting with us. Thank you to all of our special guests and to all of the people behind the crew, and all our producers and everybody who makes the show happen. That sometimes you would see skitter across the back
you know
of
what?
the screen.
It happens. It's fine.
It's fine. It's part of the charm of doing a live show. It's the best.
Yeah. Shout out to Haywood, Ginny Balfour, Raph, everybody who's been, watching and tweeting and enjoying the show. It's been really great.
It's been super great.
Yeah.
But you guys should definitely check out the Marvel channels. Check out Marvel.com. Follow the Marvel YouTube.
Yes.
Go subscribe.
Yes, sorry. And also make sure you play Marvel Contest of Champions.
Yeah.
It's on your phones. If you're like me and you have 2 phones, you have it on both of them.
And of course, if you like us, you should watch Thwip, the Big Marvel Show, every Tuesday on Marvel.com and the Marvel YouTube channel.
Yep.
And like our Facebook page, please.
Totally. Or listen to the Women of Marvel podcast.
Or This Week in Marvel.
Mhm.
And of course, we featured a lot of Marvel's awesome series like Marvel's Quick Draw, Marvel's Becoming, and Marvel's Eat the Universe. All of those shows you can check out on our YouTube and across our Marvel channel. So look out for all of that and look out for all of the awesome things. And you guys are awesome. Thank you for sticking with us and being the best fans in the Geekiverse, for
Ooh,
sure.
The Geekiverse.
Mhm.
I like that.
You know it's true.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
That seems about right.
All right, I'm Lorraine.
I'm Ryan.
And this is Marvel.
Your pizza juice.